We are about to embark upon a series of strange and exciting, dangerous adventures. Adventures that will lead us to all parts of the world.
Hello and welcome to another Bad Comic Review. This time we are looking at Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Saturday Morning Adventures Halloween Special. That title's way too long. This is a one-shot from IDW with two stories in it. Both stories are written by Erik Burnham, art on story 1 by Sarah Myer, and story 2 is by Dan Schoening. Colors for both were Luis Antono Delgado, letters by Ed Dukeshire, edited by Thea Chuk, senior editor Charles Beecham, editorial assist Nick Nino. Now the first story finds the boys trying to watch a movie, but Splinter sends them on patrol, and they end up running into Creepy Eddie, who's a sort of Freddy Krueger pastiche. And he draws them into the nightmare world, where they meet Phil, who is Crazy Eddie's lawyer. And then they are subjected to some horrible nightmares, like a pizza monster, and the founder of the Foot Clan, where there's some jokes about continuity issues, because apparently two different people have been named as the founder of the Foot Clan. And then they have to rescue a maiden from Baxter Stockman, who has a silly mustache and summons a bunch of horror movie monsters to attack them, and they defeat Crazy Eddie in the silliest way possible. There's a lot of jokes in here that are either puns or references to pop culture that I don't think younger readers are going to get. And one of the things that is brought up several times is copyright infringement, because Crazy Eddie's a pastiche of Freddy Krueger. They make a lot of jokes about that, but I don't think kids are really going to get the joke, because they'd kind of have to know more about some of the movie references and sources of the jokes and the whole Freddy Krueger thing, which is probably not age appropriate. So I think that would actually be kind of lost on kids. The second story is about Krang and Shredder trying to summon the spirit of a famous sword maker to alter a rock that will help them cut through time and space. But the ghost wants nothing to do with them. So he starts messing with their equipment, and he summons one thing that Shredder fears most, and that's a ghostly Ninja Turtle. Krang has some really good jokes in there, and it's a lot more like the animated series, and I thought that was actually a pretty fun story. Shredder pulls out a laser gun to take out the Ninja Turtle and some of the other creatures. I thought it was pretty funny. That was at least a cute all ages story. The first one is definitely inspired by the cartoon, but I think a lot of the jokes are just going to be missed by kids, and it's $7 cover price. Even if you pick this up for $2 or $3, I don't know how much entertainment a little kid's going to get out of some of these references. They might just like the action and story elements, but they're not going to get the jokes. The backup story, though, is great for all ages. I thought that was pretty fun. So I will recommend it if you're an older reader. Younger readers, I think the jokes are largely going to be lost on and might need to be explained a little too much for it to be funny. So they may not get as much enjoyment out of it at the price point. So be aware of that when you're looking at picking this one up for a younger reader. Well, the art style is perfect for it. It does have that exact look of the animated series, and everybody looks really good in both stories. The backup story is by far superior for younger readers. So get it at a discount if you can, and if you want to give this to younger readers, kind of screen it and see what you think. But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for listening and supporting the channel. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future reviews. If you'd like to help the channel out in other ways, links are in the description to various support methods, and as always, we hope to see you on the next one.